Folks, just because the NBA draft is over does not mean that the deals are done. A lot of undrafted free agents now who get to pick the team that they want. Of course, interest has to be there. Warriors signed 2 players, not 1, 2 players who are sharpshooters. We're going to break down, is this a good fit for the Warriors going to Exhibit 10 contracts? That means they can go G League or potentially two-way player. Do not expect them to be on the main roster. These are players who were not drafted, meaning they need development. But some of these players turn out to be pretty good in the long run. Look at Alex Caruso as example, 2-time champion. So who are the players? First, subscribe to Warriors Digest. We give you all the updated news. #1 Warriors Digest on YouTube, folks. #1 Warriors channel. You don't want to miss anything. We have it all for you. So please hit that like and subscribe button. We keep you updated on everything you need to know. So the first player, Vallejo native coming back to the Bay, Texas Tech's Chance McMillian has agreed to a deal with the Warriors. That's #1. #2, LJ Cryer of Houston is agreeing to deal with the Warriors. Exhibit 10 deal for both. 3rd team All-American last year. 3-time All-Big 12 player. Averaged 15 points per game on 42% shooting from 3 last year. Both are sharp shooters. Before we dive into who we got, let's do a reflective on last night, the draft. ESPN gave us a grade B. Tui's shooting is still a work in progress after he hit 31% in Australian NBL last season, but his defensive activity stood out in steal and block rates. I've long liked Richard, who ranked in the top 30 in my projections because of his high 2-point percentage. B. So you had 1 pick, you turned into 2 players, you get a B per ESPN. I'll take that. Not bad at all. And then again, let's go over the whole draft day of what happened. So let's just take this back to draft day. Warriors traded out of the 41st pick down to 52nd and 59th. Knew that they didn't like anyone at 41st. Figured their players like potentially the guy from Kentucky, Williams, Zion James out of Duke weren't going to be there. So let's make a trade and get value. Also, if you've been watching the NBA draft stuff, the second round has been weak. A lot of the players went back to college. Why? NIL money. Get paid hundreds of thousands, if not $1 million, to be the man on campus and come back next year and your stock may be better. Or go try to fight your way in the NBA as a G League player. New world, folks. So 52nd pick, Alex Tui. Linked right now is a video breaking him down. And the 56th pick, Will Richard, out of Florida. But get that, we sent the rights of Justin Jessup and the top 50 protected 2032 second round pick to Memphis. Won't mean a lot then. To jump up 3 spots and grab Will Richard. Will Richard, sharpshooter, versatile defender. Tui, Richard's a guard. Tui, 6'9" they list him at. Some people in the comments I saw 6'7", 6'8". He, good hands, rim guy, rim scorer. Think of Sagun. Not a big shooter quite yet. And after this is confirmed, Chance McMillian, LJ Cryer signed the Exhibit 10 contracts. Again, Exhibit 10 contract. Golden State can either sign the player to a 2-way deal or waive the player and give them a $75K bonus for signing with the G League team. So this is your players right here. Boom. Now, let me show you the roster really quickly. Our 2-way players right now, Armstrong and Rowe. Again, Key was brought up for the regular season. So there is a 2-way spot you can see. I do think Armstrong could be a very strong competitive player for us as a backup point guard. Same with Pat Spencer. He did a nice job for us. Doesn't get a lot of light. Of course, the biggest news of the day is Kuminga, what's going to happen coming back. Now, folks, I read all the comments. That video has over 13,000 views from last night breaking down the players. The Warriors needs a strong big man, 7-footer in the paint. We did not get that in the draft. I have a feeling we're going for that in free agency. We went for more of a versatile wing player at 6'9" and a guard at 6'4" who can shoot. Kind of the mold that they always go for. So not overly surprising, but it's something that Again, they have a formula, they have a scheme. You can debate if you like it or not, but at least they're true to who they are. That doesn't make it right or wrong, but they stick to that. To comment your thoughts as we go through this on the players that we have here. For LJ Cryer, what I love to see on his socials, Penny Hardaway and LJ Cryer put the work, folks. Putting the work in. Learning from an NBA legend. Love to see it. Putting the work in. What's his status? Who is LJ Cryer? Well, folks, I'm not going to lie. Not recognizing the name myself personally, but played Houston, played on a NCAA tournament team in the finals, lost to Florida. 37 minutes in that game, shot 75% from the free throw line, 33% from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 19 points. Championship game, pressure, ice in the veins, 19 points. Against Duke, 26 points. Against Tennessee, 17 points. Against Purdue, 5 points. Gonzaga, 30 points. Those are all high-level competition. High-level competition. Dude flat out scores. At 6'1", he's pretty small for NBA standards at a guard. Not ideal there. We know Warriors do like the smaller guards, but the man can shoot. For somebody on an Exhibit 10 contract, what does that mean? It means he's a flyer. If he develops, win. If not, you know what? No harm, no foul. 89% from the free throw line, 42% from 3 this year. That's impressive. 15 points a game. If you look at how many threes he took, again, you look right here, 24, 25. Took 293s, made 123. Took 293s, made 112. Consistent. 193 threes, made 80. Consistently a 40% shooter from 3. If he can do this in the G League and it translates to the NBA, this could be a steal. Will he be starting for you? Probably not. But somebody who can come off the bench and score. Look at CJ McCollum in the finals. CJ McCollum, not tall, 6'1", and can get to the rim, can shoot. Game changers. Game changers. Think of the guy from the Mavs when they won the finals. The small dude as well. I forget his name. Averaging 15 points a game, consistent. Playing 30-plus minutes a game, consistent. Shooting percentage, consistent. Yes, you may say, oh my God, we need a big man. This is a flyer, folks. This is someone that you try to rob the NBA and say, hey, this is a good pick. This is a good pickup as an undrafted player. Someone who's not going to get drafted because maybe his size and weight, but somebody who can go ahead and help you score and develop and see what you can do. Now, the Warriors developing people is a bit different, but hey, that's a different story. NBAnews.com had him can flat out score and shoot. There's a niche for a guy like that to have a bench role and come in and make baskets, as we talked about. So comment your thoughts. Do you like what you see out of him? For me, Chase McCollum, 6'3", 190, more of a prototypical guard. Dude can shoot as well. As you like to see in college, developed season over season. A career high 14 points a game for Texas Tech. 32 minutes, 43% from 3. 2022, 44% from 3. 80% from the 89% free throw line. I don't know what happened here in 2022. Against Florida, 14 points. Baylor, no points. That part's pretty tough. In 13 minutes, no points. You got to look at that a bit deeper if you're a coaching staff. But you can see he shot right here 164 threes, made 71 of them. Nice. 168 threes, made 65. Consistent. 135 threes, made 60. Consistent. Free throw percentage. Consistent besides right here. He had a bad year at Grand Canyon University. Consistent, though. When he went up in level from Grand Canyon to TTU, Texas Tech, got better. Scored more. Consistent. If you look at his draft grade, and again, it's a flyer type of player. Try to get him G League develop. He's signing a 1-year non-guaranteed deal that pays out the league minimum of around $1.2 million. He improved during his final season at Texas Tech. We talked about points, scoring, earned all Big 12 second team honors. Again, not an easy conference to be in. He should fit nicely with the Warriors as he looks to carve out a long, successful NBA career. Excuse me. Again, as a sharpshooter. This is not somebody who you plug and play. These are players who come to Summer League, G League, and you develop. So, folks, comment your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you like these picks? Do you not like these picks? Excuse me, picks. Do you like these signings or not like these signings? Again, it's a flyer, someone who you hope you can develop and make some money. Make some money and make some baskets. I think both these players, yes, they're not 7-footers. We're probably getting a 7-footer in free agency, I have to assume. But sharpshooters, fit the Warriors mold, run, gun, shoot, good fit for me. Comment your thoughts. Let me know.